Alright, hello and welcome everyone. My name is the Smeg, and this is going to be my first ever playthrough of a video game that I'm going to be showing off to you live on YouTube. Oh, well, relatively live. Some of it's going to be live, some of it's going to be pre-recorded stuff, but should be entertaining nonetheless. Because of what's going on in the world, I am incredibly bored, so I'm going to do a playthrough. And the game I've chosen is a game I bought fairly recently, and that is, of course, WRC 8, the official game for the 2019 WRC season, released back in September of 2019, so it's been out for a while, but I haven't gone out and purchased it. But from what I've heard and from what I've seen, this is quite the game, to the point where it rivals Dirt Rally 2.0, which I have played a lot. So this game has got a lot of measuring up to do. I will admit, I have played it a little bit. I've played a little bit of quick play and some online stuff as well. I've also done a little bit of career mode, but we'll reset it so then we can get a full-on playthrough of this game. But yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? First of all, I'd just like to show you what I'm going to be doing with the game in the options menu. So, first thing you'll notice is all assists are off. This is going to be a fairly hardcore-ish playthrough. Manual transmission, authentic difficulty, but this only affects the difficulty of AI outside of career and season modes. Realistic damage, because of course it's rallying, of course you have to have realistic damage. Kilometers per hour, because we're not American and we don't use bald eagles per hamburger. British co-driver, obviously, and timing. I have noticed in my brief time playing this, the co-driver in this game is way too late. They need to make it a little bit earlier, I feel. Sometimes he's good, but sometimes he just delivers late notes and you can't quite react to them quick enough. Heads up display, got a speedometer. We might turn on the timer, and I'll show you why. And we'll keep damage on and motion blur on as well. You'll notice visual pace notes are off. This is proper stuff. I have to actually listen to the pace notes, so you might not hear me too much on the rally stages in this game. Controls, we'll be using a DualShock 4 controller because I don't own a wheel, so it's going to be fairly interesting. Fairly straightforward stuff. One thing of note, sensitivity, I've turned that down a little bit. I have noticed, particularly with the WRC cars, they are very freaking twitchy. And sound, I have adjusted them to how I like them and made sure that the co-driver is as loud as he possibly can be, so that I don't miss out on anything. We've got a competition menu. We'll be exploring this later on in the playthrough. Some online stuff, WRC or live, split screen and leaderboards, and also some WRC esports events, which I will be showing off later on in the playthrough for sure. But this is where the bulk of the game is going to happen. We've got a career mode, quick play, season play, which is basically career mode but with less stuff, such as crew management and training, I believe. Yeah. Speaking of which, we've actually got a training menu where we can perform exercises on a closed circuit and a test area. And also a home menu where we can check our last activity, challenges, a driver card, and also news from the world of WRC. Let's kick this off with part 1. We're going to start with the career mode. In career mode, you can take part in the World Rally Championship and manage your crew. Slot 1. Now, I have tried putting in my real name in this game. Turns out my last name is too long. So I'm going to be using my online name. Yep, my last name has 10 characters in it, and this game only allows 9 for some reason. Australian. Now, like I said before, I had a little bit of a play with career mode, and I feel the most appropriate difficulty for me is hard. Authentic is properly quick, and we might have a go at it later on in the playthrough. Obviously, realistic damage and perma-crash on. This is proper rallying. If you have a crash, you deal with it. Okay? Crashing is a part of rallying. Now we've got 2 entry points. Junior WRC and WRC2 Privateer. In Junior WRC, take part in the Junior Championship, where you drive the Ford Fiesta R2. And you can get in pretty much straight away. In Privateer, however, you got 3 tries to get into it, where you take part in the WRC2 Championship behind the wheel of an R5 rally car. But because this is a playthrough, we probably should start at the lowest category and build our way up into the main game. So we're going to start with JWRC. 3 cars to choose from. Dennis Radstrom, ADUC, Laser EMS EV, and OT Racing. Each team also has a specialization with crew and team. Go with OT Racing, I think. Very nice, simple livery. We won't need the tutorial. Like I said, I've had a bit of a go prior to this with career mode, just so then I know what I'm kind of doing. And I've also done the first rally of the championship, just so then I can get a sort of feel of what this game is all about. Hopefully I'll be able to show off as much as I possibly can with this game. First thing I'm showing off is the incredibly long loading screens. Holy moly. It's just like WRC 6, the last WRC game I played. Just long. Incredibly long loading screens. There we go. Welcome to your new team. A brand new season is about to start. Good luck in the race for the title. Oh, I don't think we'll be getting a title. So, this is pretty much our main menu for career mode. A whole heap of stuff for us to look at. First thing to look at is our calendar. So we have to, I believe this is the first time that they introduced this sort of layout in the WRC game. I might be wrong about that. I didn't get to play WRC 7. But we have to select an event prior to the rally. And we only have one event available to us at the moment, and that is a training session. These are pretty much mini games that you have to perform prior to each rally. We've got 2 training sessions that we have to do. Then we get a new prompt right after we do the training sessions. They're basically mini games that we can do. We get rewards out of them. There's a registration fee, and also you can see there on the menu, registration fee and a reward. We'll go into that as soon as we get into the session. Got an R&D screen. Now I believe this is also new in WRC, is the upgrade system, where you can upgrade your team as well as the performance of your car and the reliability of your car. Right now in JWRC, only the team and crew are available to upgrade. Can't upgrade the performance or the reliability of the car for now. You gather R&D points, which is the big 0 in the middle, by leveling up. Currently I'm level 1. And yeah, you can upgrade your crew, your team in JWRC. As soon as you hit WRC 2, you can upgrade performance and reliability. Crew management. This is where we can select people to join us in rallying events. We've got mechanics and agents available to us at the moment. Mechanics increase repair speed, as you can see in the top right. Increasing repair speed, and agents increase rare event chances. Not quite sure what that is at the moment. I'm sure we'll work it out later on. Got mail. We'll get messages from medias, mechanics, agents, physical therapists, crew members, and the manufacturer itself, just giving us information for future rallies, repair bills, that sort of stuff, and certain messages we have to look at before progressing into the next event as well. Objectives. We've got a season objective, which won't be available to us until we get into the WRC, the main game. But we've got short-term and medium-term objectives. It will give us a slight cash reward and XP reward as well. So our first short-term objective is do not spend more than $16,000 on repairs in the next rally. Fairly achievable. And also perform at least 3 training events in 6 weeks. It also is a manufacturer reputation bar. Currently it's with Ford and it's on fairly good terms at the moment. Good performances and also manufacturer tryouts, I think, as well. Massively boost manufacturer reputation, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Statistics. So the only one available to us at the moment is manufacturer reputation. As you can see, it's all pretty much neutral except for Ford in JWRC. That's at 70%. Standings. So we can't see anything at the moment, but this will show us the driver standings within our championship and also a test area. Head to the test area and drive without constraints. Set your car up in real time. And that's pretty much it. We'll explore each menu more as we progress throughout the game. But for now, we've got 2 training sessions that we need to do. And after that, we'll have to select a new event. But let's get started with training. And we'll have to go through the incredibly long loading screens again. No, I'm actually kind of keen to see how this all pans out. So, we're on a closed circuit on gravel, as you can see. We'll be driving our R2 rally car around this closed circuit, and we have to beat a target time. Or target times. There's 3 of them. There's a bronze, a silver and a gold. A bit of Gran Turismo vibes there. The better you do, the better your reward will be at the end of the training session. And the reason why I've actually kept the timer on here is so then I can actually see what times I need to beat. Because if I turn this off, I won't be able to see what times I need to beat. So, let's get on with our first training session in our career mode in WRC 8. Let's see how it goes. So away we go. So this is our car that we have to get used to for our first season in WRC. The Ford Fiesta R2, it's a front wheel drive turbocharged 180 horsepower rally car. You have to be incredibly careful with it, I find. Front wheel drive, there's a lot of weight over the front, so when you go on the brakes, the front really wants to lock up. And it'll just slide on forward like this. There's no turning at all. So that's the front's locking up, you won't be able to turn it off. So you have to be gentle on the brakes. Especially without ABS. When you've got ABS turned on, it's a bit easier, sure. But with it off, just need to be gentle. And the sort of premise with this first training exercise is for you to realise that you shouldn't slide the car around too much. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, locking up again. Not very nice. In this sort of exercise, you want to just nail the apexes of each of the corners and just nail the braking points. There's no need to slide the car out massively. It's a big misconception about rallying that you need to slide a car out like Colin McRae did, but you don't. Just be nice and gentle. Hopefully don't hit a wall like a complete knob. Nail the braking points and nail the apexes is what you need to do. Alright, let's see if we can actually get gold, shall we? Got silver. See if we can't nail a gold time. 23.9 is what we need to beat, and we're fairly close. Ooh, locking up again. Yeah, you have to be really, really careful on the brakes. Let's see if we can actually do it this time around. Don't hit the wall. With a nice run. Nice and light on the brakes, turn the car in. Lift the apex a little bit. Nice and turned in. A little bit of handbrake just to get the car in. Oh, not quite, very close though. But yeah, in these cars you don't want to be sliding around too much. There are times where you need to slide and there's times where you just need to drive the car as if you were driving a racing car. Oh, I missed the apex there though, damn it. I think we may get it, not quite. Oh, we're very damn close to getting it. Doing that. But yeah, this is hard difficulty. Authentic is very quick. And I think authentic is sort of at the point where you need a wheel. On a controller, you just can't quite react quick enough to certain situations and you lose a lot of time. There we go, we got it. There we go, we got the gold. And we can finish training. So 23.8, gets us gold. Nice big XP reward and a boost in morale. No cash reward, obviously. We'll move on to the second training session. Ah, come on, loading screens. So long. So incredibly long. Kind of the problem with having a main menu like this. It's so animated, so much stuff going on, it takes forever for it to load. So the second training session, it's another short circuit, but it introduces the concept of tackling jumps and a bit more heavier braking zones as well. Sick. So yeah, it's a bit more oval shaped, but there's a couple of jumps throughout, and with the longer straights we have heavier braking zones, so it's just sort of testing our ability to control the brake and control ourselves while going over jumps. 21.6 is the time to beat. Let's just get it off the line, get this warm-up lap out of the way. Over the jump. Back down to second gear. Third gear, over a small jump. Got this long straight into the braking zone of the final turn. Let's kiss the apex, bring it back out wide. Same sort of concept in the first exercise. You don't want to be sliding the car around too much. You'll lose so much time if you do. Down there straight away. Braking, a little bit of locking up, that's alright, and across. Oh, I didn't get to properly show off the concepts, so a little trick for this, as a braking point, go where the surface kind of changes coming into the corner. I'll properly show you what I mean. And also brake before the jump, not settle the car down, second gear, clip the apex. But sort of here, you notice it's nice and light sort of gravel. There's no real lines, no markings on the road. You start braking here, when the road starts getting darker. That's an appropriate point to start braking and turning in. Now that will complete training in the second exercise. Nice, simple, straightforward. Got an experience point. and a boost in morale. So I'll get to probably show off the R&D stuff. Alright, so in R&D, we now got an upgrade point. And in the tutorial, and it's probably a good one to purchase, is a meteorologist. Gives you a weather report on the stage. Very, very handy to have. So it's probably the most appropriate thing to purchase when you first start playing around in your R&D. And then we can go to crew management, so we can actually now select our meteorologist. We've got two available, Vincenzo and Nicholas. Select which area you want to put one of your members in. So mechanics, agents and meteorologists. We'll go with Vincenzo because that is an awesome name. So he'll be there for our next rally, or rather our first rally in Sweden. If we look at our calendar, we now have to select another event before we start our first rally, and that is an extreme conditions event. So during these events you must drive the car under extreme weather conditions with a severely damaged car, destination Turkey. Beat the clock in the car selected for you. Registration fee 2,000, and rewards if we complete it is 5,000, and we get some XP to come along with it. So extreme conditions, let's start the event. As it said, we're in Turkey, 100% gravel, 6.6 kilometers, 295 meters in elevation change. We won't be doing the full stage though. And as you can see, nighttime, but 100% storm. It's pretty hectic, I have to say. It is absolutely bucketing down, and you can hear it too. Very loud rain. Alright, let's see how we do in this. So, as you can see from your bottom left, the damaged HUD, the car is very broken.
Into left 4 short, into hairpin right open.
Tight hairpin, get it round.
And left 5, keep into left 4, 30. Hairpin left into hairpin right.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, what the hell? Why did the car suddenly do that?
And left 3 short into right 4 short.
Didn't really need it to do that.
Into hairpin left 40.
Oh, Jesus.
Right 3,
So we've got
tighten.
2 punctures
And left 3 short
on our
into
front
hairpin right.
tyres.
And flat
So we've
left
got
into right 4
absolutely
short.
no
Don't
grip.
cut a junction.
See if we can't find the finish boards.
Into flat left, bumpy, tightens. Into right 3, over crest.
And we get there. So yeah, you have to try and cross over the finish line underneath the time. We only just got there. Gee, it's absolutely like a bunky Bronco for that. Got some experience, some money and some more morale after doing that. And also, if you fail these, you'll start to lose morale as well. And you want to try and keep that as positive as you can. Let's see here. Best gear shifts under acceleration torques meet about 80% of the maximum engine speed. Alrighty, so we've completed all that we needed to do. Done 2 training sessions and the extreme conditions. Now it's time for our first rally in the JWRC Championship. We're going to Sweden. Victory conditions: achieve the highest place possible in the standings. Registration fee 10,000. Okay. Rewards is 20,000. So we get a nice big reward out of it. Let's start then. Done all we needed to do in the crew management. And we have to worry about just our short-term objective for now. So we can't... Basically, the entire premise of the objective. Don't bin the car. That's more or less it. But we're now going to go off to the service park in Sweden for our first rally event of the championship calendar. 2 stages, Torsby reverse and Vagasen reverse. Our tyre selection, when we go to different rallies we'll be able to explore this a bit more, but here in Sweden it is just the studded snow tyre. Objectives, we can look at that again. We can look at our statistics with manufacturer reputation, and when we go through the rallies themselves we'll be able to look more in depth with our statistics. Able to quit day, quit the rally, explore our options a bit more. I'll be turning off the timer for these. But yeah, and we can't modify the car yet. WRC's C cars, the R2 cars, they all stay the same. Can't change anything about the setup, so we're going to be leaving those alone. But let's get on with our first ever rally stage in our playthrough of WRC 8. Torsby reverse, 5.68 kilometers with an elevation change of 115 meters, 100% snow. Let's see, since 2008 a long jump competition has been organised in Colin's Crest in honour of Colin McRae. Ah yes, the man, the legend. Speaking of which, I might be doing a bit of stuff on the channel with Dirt Rally 2.0, so stay in tune for that. Stay tuned in for that. So we get all these lovely cinematics, and we line ourselves up at the start control. Get ready for our first rally. So Torsby reverse. Nothing we really need to do, we'll just start the stage. Now you probably won't hear me in the stage. I'll be quiet and try and sweat this out. Let's see how we do.
Flat left over bump. And right 6, 100. Left 4 into flat right, 100. Flat left,
dearie.
50.
And already, I misheard a note. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I heard flat, it wasn't, it was the 5 note. I got them mixed up. Oops.
Into flat left and right 5, medium over crest. Into left 4 and right 3 short. Into left 3 open. Into right 4, narrows, 50. And flat right tightens 4 into left 3 short, open. And left 4 into right 3 open, into right 4, keep in. Into left 3, 100. Left 6 into right 4, keep into left 4.
Very sloppy from me at the moment, I'm not impressing myself.
And caution, flat right brake for square left, big cut, open. Into right 3 and left 3. Into crest and right 6, very long, tightens 4, short.
Oh dear. Oh no, Smeggy boy just kicked me the game for crying out loud.
Into left 5, open, 30. Right 3, open. Into left 2, short, open, 50. And left 5, tightens, brake into right 2, short, open.
Oh dear.
Into right 4, short, and left 6 into bump into left 3, 100. Left 5, medium bumpy, into right 1, around rock. Into flat left, 200 over bumps. right 4 and brake for square right, 50. Flat right into left 5, tightens, 50. Tree out, right 4 short into left 5, medium. Into right 5, tightens over crest, jump. And left 4, 100. Crest into right 3, into left 4, open, 50. Left 5, 30. Right 4 short, narrows into left 4, keep in. Into right 3 for finish.
Oh dear, that was a horrid stage. Still 7th fastest, okay. Should be a lot slower than that. 16.5 seconds off, that was an absolutely horrid stage. Alright, now let's just get that out of the way. Got all the nerves out. See if we can't recover some time. Nice long stage, 8.79 kilometers. Elevation change of 379 meters. Studded tyres are needed for a bit of grip, but drivers must nonetheless get used to a floating car and to the braking points. Yes, I need to get used to that. The car is very floaty. Very, very floaty. More cinematics. Let's just get into it, shall we? Hopefully I won't screw this up like I have been.
Right 5, brake for left 3, tightens. Into right 4, into jump, into flat left, 200. Right 3 into flat left, tightens into right 6. And left 4, open 30. Left 4 into crest into right 5. And right 4, 100. Brake for square right, 200 over bumps.
That's a 4? Really? Okay. Definitely not a right call.
Brake for right 3 into flat left. Right 5 tightens, keep into left 3. And flat right, 100. Keep middle over big jump, 300. Left 4 medium tightens, into flat right. Crest into right left 4. Into brake for right 1, 50. Left 4, 50. Right 4 medium. Into left 4, 100. Left 3 medium tightens. And flat right into crest into flat left, 100. Right 6 tightens 3 long, 150. Caution, hard brake for square right at junction, 100. Left 5 short, narrows into right 6, tightens 4, short, 100 over crest. Flat right, 100. Flat left, tightens 5 over crest. And left 4. And right 5 into right 4 short. And dip into right 4, keep in. Into flat left long, 100.
Out of the bushes. Damn
Right
it.
5 tightens over crest.
Lost a little bit of time there.
And right 5 short into left 3 short, open. And right 5 short, over crest into left 4, tightens 3, 80.
Ah, too hot. Damn it. Too hot. Pushing the car too hard.
And right 6 into left 6, tightens 3 after junction, 100. And left 6 over crest into right 5, 50. And left 6, brake for square right, big cut, 150.
Alright, come on.
Left 4 short into right 4. And flat left, 100. Right 6 into left 5, tightens over crest. Into right 4, tightens 3. And right 4 short. And right 3 short into left 4 open, 80. Left 6 tightens, keep into right 4, 30. Crest into flat left, 200. Left 6 and right 5, 150 over bumps. Right 4 open. And left 5 and crest, 150. Flat left, into crest, 30 for finish.
Ah. Alright. Damn it. If I didn't have that spin, it would have been a stage win. Damn it. Third in stage, 3.2 seconds behind. So that brings us to fourth. 19 seconds off Christensen. Radstrom in second. Obviously, it's a Swede 1-2. This is an event dominated by Scandinavians, so... Ah! Damn it. Right. 2 stages, 2 fairly short ones as well. Karlstad, the super special stage, and Torsby, the power stage. So we have to make some repairs. Make some damage to the rear bumper though. Far out. Automatic. All good. Yep. Righto. Let's get on with it, shall we? Karlstad. 3.8 kilometers, elevation change of 9 meters. That's now changed. It's now 3 non-Scandinavians: Loeb, Sebastian Ogier, and Terry Neville. Changed a little bit. Yada yada yada. Cinematics. Let's get on with it, shall we? So nice little super special stage. Let's get on with it. No mucking around.
200, left 3, very long, tightens, don't cut, narrows. Into right 2, don't cut, widens, 30, keep middle. Junction into underbridge into jump, 30. Left 4 short and right 3, don't cut, 70. And left 6 tightens 3, short, don't cut. And left 4 very long, tightens. Into left 3 very long, open and flat right. Left 4 very long, tightens and open 30, caution, brake. Junction, square left, bail out, 40. Big jump over bridge, 30. Right 3, don't cut, open.
Very nice.
Flat left, 30. Right 5 into left 5, 30. Left 3, don't cut very long, 200 and finish.
And across the line, as we do. We won the stage! There we go, our first ever stage victory. Beating Christensen by half a second. Very nice. And that brings us up into third place, so we're going to try and hunt down Radstrom. I don't think we'll be able to get Christensen in the final stage. What do we need to find? About 1.7 seconds on Radstrom? See if we can't find it. Now the final stage. Drivers are awarded points for where they finish in the stage, the top 5 anyway. See how we do. Radstrom takes off. He's the man we have to hunt down. Hopefully I won't absolutely bottle it during the stage. But knowing me, I probably will do that. But let's get on with it. The final stage of our first rally in the WRC.
Left 3 short into right 4, tightens 3 short. Into left 5 short, 50. Right 5 long, tightens 3. Into left 3 open, 50. Right 5 tightens 3, short into left 5. Flat left over crest, tightens. Keep into right 4.
Oh, no.
And right 5, don't cut into left 4 over crest, 50.
Very lucky. Oh, not so lucky. You're kidding.
Right 4
Snowbank.
open. And left 5, 40. Danger, hard brake for square left. And left 4, tighten short, into kinks, 200.
See how much time we can recover.
Caution, brake, crest into flat right and left 1, 30. Right 5 long, tightens 100. Caution, brake, right 3, don't cut, tightens into crest, keep in, into right 4 and left 4. And left 2, don't cut into right 4, open, 50.
Oh, God. Locking up again.
Brake, right 5, tightens 2, short, into left 4 long, tightens 3, 60.
Oh, Jesus. I am doing a fantastic job at the moment.
Right 5 tightens,
Jesus.
long, keep in. Into left 4, short, 30, flat left, 30. Left 5 and crest into right 5, tightens 3. And left 3, long. And caution, brake, right 5 long, tightens, square right cut. Flat right and left 5. Right 4 and left 3. Into flat right, 50. Right 3 into left 4 open. And left 3 into right 4 open, very long, 30. And caution, right 3 short into left 3 open. Into kinks. Left 3 short into flat right, tightens 4, don't cut. Into left 3 short and right 4. into left 5, long, open. And caution, right 5 tightens, 50. Right 5, 60. Flat left into right 4, 70. Left 5, 100 for finish.
I have to say, with the motion blur, you you did miss out on some stuff. I have to say. Ah, bugger. I don't think I caught him. Definitely. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I would have only just missed out. I think. Oh, I dropped down. Wow. Dropped down to 5th because of my absolutely horrid performance. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Rally can catch you out. Very close in the end. Between us and 2nd. But Christensen just dominated. So, we get 1 point for our efforts in the power stage. And 10 points in the rally. Puts us 5th overall behind Christensen, who's got a massive lead over Solans, Tenner and Radstrom. Oh boy. Not exactly an ideal result. But we do alright. We get an extra 2,000. A bit more experience points. Some more reputation as well. Oh, and let's go through these massively long loading screens and discuss what happened during that rally. I felt like we had good pace, but I made far too many mistakes. Not one too many. What, 12 too many mistakes. But Sweden be like that. As the game said, you have to get used to a floating car. Because of that, brakes want to lock up all the time. The car's very twitchy, and as soon as you start losing it, it takes a fair amount of work to try and get it back. Oh dear, but oh well, that happens. Alright, so we'll end off the episode with exploring some more with the R&D. So we can put some points into some engineer stuff, physical therapist, and financial director. Let's see, reduces costs and increases money earned during events. Yes, please. Might as well just get all the basics down first, and an engineer as well. So that means if we go to crew management, so is that Vincenzo's been stepped down. Okay, that's the financial director. Earnings, cost savings. Okay. I didn't do anything yet. Just yet, anyway. And we'll just sort out what we're going to do for our next episode. The first one of which has to be a training session to try and meet up with what our medium-term objective is. I might do another one just in case. But that will end episode 1 of this playthrough of WRC 8. It wasn't perfect, but it's not a bad start. Oh, wait a minute. Statistics. So we get to actually see how we do on each stage. As well as tyre wear, tyre choice, and manufacturer reputation, but we get to see times per stage. Times per section, so... Jeez. The cursor in this menu is horrible. Right, so we get to switch rallies, and we get to switch stage. We get to see how quick we were in each sector. There we go. So we'll get to explore that a little bit more further on in the game. And also look more properly at our standings. Get to see all the points that we get in each rally. Very nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will end episode 1 of this playthrough. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the content that's now coming out of this channel. Till then, I've been the Smeg. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.